Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Vyjayanthi Vadrevu. I am very excited to present Bollywood to Brooklyn. So we start on page 14, so a little background on what has happened so far. Freddie, our wonderful poetic soul, pronouns they, them, has gone to the fifth dimension through ayahuasca, and they find out that ayahuasca and the fifth dimension led them to Bollywood. So this is the mythical Bollywood, not acting in Bollywood, but as if it was a fantastical place. And he brings back Saraswati from Bollywood. She is a Bollywood character. Aarti is Freddie's roommate. And then we have Carol, who's a yoga instructor. We have Nitin, who is Saraswati's lover. We have Bethany, who's a hipster on Myrtle Avenue in Brooklyn. And we have a wonderful narrator, Krupa. So, thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Amory. I'm playing Doorman and Nitin.
Hi, I'm Liz and I'm playing Carol.
Hey, I'm Swati and I'm playing Aarti.
Hello, I'm Almania and I'm playing Saraswati.
Hello, I'm Elliot and I'm playing Freddie and Jonathan.
Hi, I'm Krupa and I'm reading for the narrator.
Woo!
Exterior Brooklyn Street, day. Saraswati and Freddie run into Aarti, late 30s, Indian, hipster, smart, guarded. Aarti gives Freddie a long hug. Saraswati looks embarrassed by this display of affection.
Hey, Freddie, my beauty, long time.
What's up, Aarti? BTW Saraswati, this is my roommate, Aarti.
Let me guess, your family is from Kerala?
Actually, I'm from Bollywood.
Aarti looks at Freddie, wide-eyed with disbelief.
Long story short, plant medicine and my Oculus Rift led me to one of the metaverse, multiverse crossover albums. I prefer the moniker Meltiverse. It keeps things collaborative. Turns out one of the dimensions is actually Bollywood.
Aarti looks like she's about to question it, then suddenly her expression changes. She is surprisingly not surprised.
Makes sense, actually. There's lots of time travel / bending and imaginary jumps taken that don't exist in the real world. But then again, what world are we actually in? Anyways, so she's from there. Cool, very cool.
Aarti, it has been exactly 7 minutes and my outfit has not changed yet. I would love to try something new, like you are not a Gora, yet you're wearing pants and a shirt? Where can I also buy such masculine clothing?
Well, I never thought of myself as a gender bender per se, but thanks. BTW, where are you staying? Where will you be working?
Work? My father is a billionaire and our staff takes care of the arrangements. I'm sure they will make arrangements. My belongings!
This is the first time Saraswati realizes what a rash decision she made, leaving her luxurious Bollywood lifestyle.
Good luck with that. If you really need, I guess you can borrow my clothes.
Interior Brooklyn apartment, bedroom, day. Montage of Saraswati going in and out of Aarti's clothing rack while exuding Bollywood glam in every outfit. She tries on big military boots, does a classic spin. She tries on a furry pink long coat, does a floating movement with her arms outstretched as she runs across the room. She tries on a white shirt that says, "Fuck the police," and does a hip-shaking movement here. She's still wearing her sari, jewelry, and sparkly heels underneath. Winning outfit.
Thank you so much, Aarti. How liberating it is to wear these old, tattered clothes. Now, when does our lunch arrive? I need fuel as I ponder what I really want in life.
Aarti pulls Freddie to the living room. Interior, Aarti and Freddie's living room, afternoon. Aarti and Freddie are sitting on the living room couch.
So, I'm trying to conjure all my cultural sensitivity here, but this is really fucking with me. Yes, she's a POC. Yes, she's an immigrant, I guess. But this chick is privileged, AF. She may as well be a Kardashian Jenner. What the heck, man? For all purposes, she's like some sheltered rich white lady. And why are you even wasting your time on her? You should be working on your zine or your upcycled handkerchief line.
Freddie is calmly taking in Arthie's impassioned rant.
I definitely don't have time or money to be her supportive bestie character of color. You know who she reminds me of? One of those NYU kids building empathy for the homeless, wearing their oldest vineyard vines, collecting money in the Dean and DeLuca bags. Ugh, and while I'm at it, hasn't Bollywood been woke for like a while now? No one actually acts like her in those movies these days.
Interior, Arthie and Freddie's living room doorway. Saraswati stands at the doorway sobbing. Arthie and Freddie look up. Freddie angrily moves away from Arthie. They both stare at Saraswati, stunned and embarrassed. Saraswati, in true classic Bollywood form, raises her hand to her mouth, takes a heavy sob, and melodramatically runs away. Exterior, Brooklyn, Williamsburg. Saraswati runs down the crowded sidewalks, extra dramatically, and she sees Carol, 51, wealthy hippie, white, at her yoga studio. She runs in and falls to the floor. Interior, yoga studio, afternoon. Carol is replacing lower dollar value tags on Indian outfits with higher price tags. Saraswati bursts through the doors.
Please, you are the only one that can help me. They say I am like you, rich, sheltered, privileged, white. And they don't like me. And I'm only on my second costume change. Did I make a mistake? Should I go back?
My dear, you remind me of myself when I was younger. You see, I ran a feminist organization with one of my own employees, an Indian woman who looked just like you, called me out on my privilege. I studied feminist theory at Harvard, started a nonprofit in Africa to empower women. I understand power dynamics. And yet, here was this woman telling me I wasn't actually woke.
What is this woke? Maybe this is what I wanted in life, to be woke.
Well, it takes time. I left my nonprofit to the people that reported to me, who I am now realizing were also white women. Anyways, then I went to an Indian ashram, got my yoga teacher certification, and learned how to make the most amazing chai from this dear old village woman. She also showed me how to make hand-rolled incense. So I now sell my authentic chai and incense in my studio.
Oh, wow. So in the real world, colonialism is still going on. Where you Britishers take our spices and bring them to the West for profit. Very interesting to know. Is this what they call woke?
Carol looks very taken aback with the comparison to colonialism. But takes a deep breath and gains her composure.
Well, I probably should have given the woman more than a few hundred rupees, considering what I make. Anyways, on my journey to being woke,
What exactly is woke?
Carol struggles with this question.
well, it's like enlightenment. Yes, but you acknowledge and notice power structures and how you are a part of them.
Carol starts looking down at her own clothes and realizes she is part of the problem.
Like you and that village woman. Or like me and Arti.
Just then, Arthi and Freddie run into the yoga studio.
I'm sorry, Saraswati. Actually, I should be apologizing to you. This woman has given me the best lesson on being woke and knowing my privilege.
Arthi looks Carol up and down. Carol sheepishly smiles.
Wow.
She is teaching you about the no, just no.
Arti turns to Saraswati.
Besides, doesn't your name Saraswati mean goddess of knowledge, wisdom, and arts? Like, isn't that the literal definition of being woke?
Saraswati bats her eyes in a blank expression.
Anyways, we gotta go.
Thank you again, Carol. Just like you've helped me be woke, I will help you pronounce Sanskrit so it's actually intelligible.
Burn!
No one is sick and no one is burning. But I do still want to take a nap.
Interior, Arti and Freddie's Brooklyn apartment, bedroom, evening. Saraswati wakes up smiling and walks to the mirror. Her makeup is smudged and she screams.
Ah! What happened to my face? Is this what being real means? Now I look like all the other distorted people in Brooklyn. How do I fix this?
You woke up like this.
Sriram, this is what being woke means?
Really?
Arti rolls her eyes.
OMG. Okay, I have some old mascara somewhere, but it may have expired. I'm trying to do this whole like Alicia Keys no makeup thing.
Arti shakes her head and suddenly gets angry.
Actually, you know what, Saraswati? I don't mean to be a dick, but I have a really stressful life, barely surviving, and I can't help you.
I know what you must do at once. Find a rich and handsome husband. I know, a man who wears a suit to work, a CEO.
Oh god. Finance bros? Pros. And you know, most CEOs wear sweatshirts, you know.
What about Freddie? I know you are already living together. Maybe he can provide for you?
Freddie? Freddie, yeah. No, see, that's never happening. They are a mystery.
Interior, different apartment, Brooklyn, evening. Freddie smokes pot on a mattress with no fitted sheet. They're talking to their cat.
Ever notice when you say a word too many times, it loses its meaning? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't even know what that is anymore.
They're in a luxurious apartment, massive 12-foot, 3-war ceilings, a gold fireplace. Freddie signs their email as Frederick Estelbaum, CEO. Freddie gets a text. They run into the Marbles lobby and hurriedly wave goodbye to the doorman. Interior, lobby, doorman's desk.
Ah, Freddie, an old soul trapped in a young man's frame. Don't worry, you will find your truth soon.
Interior, Arti and Freddie's Brooklyn apartment, bedroom, night. Arti stands cross-armed and looks at Saraswati fumble with her makeup. Freddie runs in.
Thank God for unnecessary Halloween purchases to play my favorite women. Aquafina, Aaliyah, and God rest her soul, and of course, Ellie Kemper.
They dump out a big bag of cosmetics in front of Saraswati. She looks entranced.
Alright, now that's over. Mama's gonna make some money.
She grabs her purse.
I want to help. I want to be more woke. I see now that being woke is all I ever wanted.
Arti looks pleasantly surprised. Interior Brooklyn restaurant next day. Arti and Saraswati enter the restaurant and see the manager. Arti walks up and speaks to the manager.
This is my cousin visiting for a while. She may want a job here, so I'm just seeing if she can handle a slow shift. She's from way out of town.
Saraswati looks around, deliriously happy. She mouths the word Hulk. Arti comes back and starts pouring a drink.
Let me help you with this. I know exactly what to do.
Saraswati grabs the drink, places it on a tray with other drinks, and walks gracefully but shyly to a table. Flashback, interior Indian home, Bollywood, day. Saraswati wears a silk sari and lots of jewelry. She floats into a lavish living room, lowering her gaze but with a slight smile on her face. Nitin is the prospective groom. He takes a cup of tea. He looks at her approvingly.
It's good. It's very, very good.
Saraswati smile grows for a second as her gaze meets his. Plastered expressions of admiration. Saraswati shyly looks away and scurries back into the kitchen. She stops and looks back at Nitin with the same slight shy smile. Interior, Brooklyn restaurant, deck. Saraswati now has the same shy, smiling expression. She walks out slowly wearing her "Fuck the Police" shirt onto a table, holding the tray of drinks like a lunch tray. As she slowly walks through the restaurant, people stop and stare. When she puts the drinks down and smiles coyly, people start clapping. Aarti rolls her eyes, but then drops her attitude and smiles as Saraswati walks by.
Saraswati, do you like hipsters? You have to like hipsters, because they seem to like you. You're hired.
Exterior, red carpet, limo, night. Saraswati imagines stars getting out of a limo onto a red carpet, each one shaking their hips as they get out. Interior, Brooklyn restaurant, night.
Yes! I can't wait to meet these hip stars!
Lights are dim, tables are moved out of the way, and trip-hop music plays in the background. Williamsburg's finest are in the room.
So, Aarti, are all these people folk people?
Not all, but I'm sure most of them are. Can you see if any of them need drinks?
Saraswati walks over.
Would you like any drinks?
A flamboyant Latinx man turns around. Very much Jonathan Van Ness from Queer Eye Wannabe, so we'll call him JV then.
Honey, who gave you permission to step out of the house looking like a trend-bending queen? She's giving me Baroque. She's giving me Black Lives Matter. She's giving me Little House on the Prairie. I need to know you.
Saraswati smiles to be polite, but starts getting uncomfortable. Just then the music changes and JVN takes her hand and spins her around. She looks around for help and dramatically puts her hand over her mouth. Flashback, interior, dance club, Bollywood, night. A villain grabs Saraswati and keeps spinning her around and laughing. Nitin faces the villain, wags his finger in front of the villain to say, no, no. He then flips the villain and flings him to the ground. Saraswati runs to her hero and rests her head on his shoulder. Interior, Brooklyn restaurant, night. JVN sees her facial expressions and lets her go.
Well, honey, I am sorry. I did not mean to make you feel uncomfortable. Remember, you are a gorgeous warrior queen and you don't have to tolerate anything. Just say no.
Saraswati looks amazed and awakened.
In the real world, I can be Jhansi Ki Rani, warrior, and queen. What a thrill!
Flashback reimagined. Interior dance club, Bollywood, night. A villain grabs Nitin and keeps spinning him around and laughing. Suddenly, our heroine, Saraswati, faces the villain. She wags her finger in front of the villain to say, no, no. She then flings the villain to the ground. Nitin runs to Saraswati and rests his head on her shoulder. But then in the stream scene, Saraswati looks at her nails and realizes they're ruined, and her sari is torn. Interior, Brooklyn restaurant, night. Saraswati is pleasant, but a bit pensive as Aarti counts and hands her the money she has earned. Aarti looks happy and is about to say something, but then Saraswati jumps in.
Being in the real world, being woke, is not easy, is it?
Ugh, understatement of the year, girlfriend.
In Bollywood, we get to escape to Switzerland. We get to keep things simple. I do miss that.
Can you go back? I'm sorry, I meant like if you wanted to. Is there like a way for you to go back? Honestly, your life sounds amazing. I still can't understand why you left.
Because I learned that curiosity didn't kill the cat, and that satisfying the curiosity is what actually brought it back.
Aarti looks very confused.
I feel I have been fed many lies my whole life, and asked not to question them. And now that Frankie has shown me what is possible, I cannot just run away from curiosity anymore now, can I? I have to find what is my reality, where I can call home.
But Bollywood is your home. So aren't you escaping right now to a place that is not your home, BTW, real life is very boring, really.
Silence for a few seconds. Zoom in on silverware, a chair, a receipt that rolls across the ground like tumbleweed. The scene is intentionally mundane. Both Aarti and Saraswati look dull, but Saraswati perks up.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Exterior, Brooklyn Street, next day, morning. Freddie walks around in sparkly heels, but their mood is anything but sparkly. They leave a bodega and stare at a pear. Mouth, pear, pear, pear. Look sad and take a bite. Freddie then sees a confident, well-dressed woman walk by, brightens up for a second, and swirls around. She didn't notice. Freddie looks sad again. They then plop on the ground, pull out a samosa, and start feeding a crowd.
Sometimes it's nice to just have breakfast with someone.
Just then, Saraswati also walks out with the pear and triumphantly looks at the spare change in her hand and mouths, "Woke," with the biggest smile. Freddie looks at her, relieved to see a familiar face, and waves hello.
Are you sitting on the ground to be more grounded? You're very wise, Freddie.
As they walk, they pass Bethany, 20s, Korean hipster, typing on an old keyboard. She has a sign that says, "Help me raise funds for a charitable cause."
What's the cause?
I'm manifesting going to Burning Man this year, and I will do it through living my purpose and giving my gift to the world. The art of haiku. Prepare to buy a personalized haiku.
Freddie looks annoyed and is about to walk away, but Saraswati's all in.
She said, Burning Man. Is someone a victim of fires? Well, we must help her with the money. This is a wonderful thing you're doing for those burned men. Here's some coins.
Freddie is about to interrupt, but then Bethany starts furiously typing away. She hands the paper to Freddie. She looks dazzled with her work. Freddie starts reading.
When the sun burns you, surrender to it, my son.
Freddie turns around the paper to see if there's more.
There's the third line. 5 syllables.
The words flow and ebb as they please. I cannot force them to fit some patriarchal form of control through language and coercion.
Why do you call it a haiku?
Freddie, come with me.